Australia has just joined the 50% club. Yes, in October, for the first time, more than half of the country's electricity came from clean sources. This is a milestone that seemed almost impossible only a decade ago. But Australia has crossed it, and crossed it with momentum. Is this news encouraging for you too? I hope so. And this is not all. We've got two more, even more exciting news from Australia to share with you today. 1. The encouraging news. Let's start with a look at how Australia's electricity mix has changed over the past decade, and the numbers speak for themselves. Back in October 2015, clean sources, solar, wind, hydro, and bioenergy made up just 14% of the electricity supply. Fast forward to October 2025, clean energy has jumped to just over 50%. Solar alone increased from 3% to more than 26%. Wind rose from 5% to 17%. Hydro stayed steady, and bioenergy held its share. And here's the other side of the story. Coal and gas dropped from a combined 86% in 2015 to just under 50% in 2025. That means clean sources now outperform fossil fuels in Australia's electricity grid. Yes, the majority of Australia's electricity in October came from clean energy. Is that encouraging? Absolutely. Can Australia reach 90% clean electricity by 2035? With this pace of change, the answer is very likely, especially when you consider what's happening in a couple of states leading the charge. 2. Exciting news number 1, Western Australia. Let's move to Western Australia, home to the largest isolated grid anywhere on the planet. This grid is not connected to the eastern states, which means balancing supply and demand is even more challenging. And yet, it just achieved something historic. Solar and wind together supplied 100% of electricity demand, with help from fast-responding batteries that kept the system stable. What makes this achievement special is that thermal generators were still online, but they didn't need to supply any actual energy. Batteries bridged the gap, showing how flexible the system has become. For an isolated grid of this size, hitting 100% renewables, even for a short window, is a major engineering milestone. It shows that renewables are no longer just additional. They're capable of carrying the full load when conditions are right. 3. Exciting news number 2, South Australia. Now let's talk about South Australia, the state many call the future electricity system in miniature. South Australia recently averaged 100% wind and solar for an entire week. And for the past 28 days, it maintained an astonishing 90% clean energy share. To put that into perspective, 15 years ago, South Australia was almost entirely powered by gas and had virtually no wind or solar. Today, it is operating at renewable levels once thought impossible for a modern grid. This isn't just a symbolic win. It shows the world what a high renewables power system looks like. Curtailment strategies, battery support, smart inverters, and flexible demand all working together. South Australia is no longer the experiment, it's the model. Will the rest of Australia follow? So, with these breakthroughs in Western Australia and South Australia, the big question becomes, will the rest of the country follow their lead? Over the next decade, states like Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria will be retiring large coal units. And with renewable projects, storage, and transmission lines moving forward, there's every reason to believe these regions will want to emulate the trailblazers. What do you think? Will the clean energy momentum spread nationwide? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have found this update encouraging or even exciting, please consider subscribing. The more subscribers this channel gets, the more we can reach and encourage those suffering from climate anxiety.